Everybody set? Okay, our final pre-tournament press conference today with the Nebraska Cornhuskers, University of Nebraska. And we will, as we've done for the previous three, let Coach Cook make an opening comment, and then we will open it up to questions for the coach and student athletes. Coach Cook.
I just think of all the places we could have been sent. We're excited about being here because we had such a great tournament here 2 years ago, and a lot of familiarity. We know this gym, and half our team was in that regional 2 years ago. So we're excited. We're really looking forward to the opportunity to continue to build on the season that we've had.
Coach, is kind of rekindling the Big 12 now back in the day. I wonder if any of that even plays into, obviously none of these.
It does with me, because we've had so many, and the older fans and people have been around a while, but this team, they don't even, Colorado's, they don't understand or realize, all the way back to Bill McCartney and all that stuff. I mean, it goes way back, and but all that's kind of been lost in this generation since we moved to the Big Ten.
For Ami and Kelly, when you have studied Colorado, when they're playing well, what are they doing well?
When they're playing well, they have a really fast offense and a really balanced attack, and that's always hard to play against. That's how we try and be, and they don't really kind of ride one player, get that player 60 attempts a night, so they have a really balanced attack. So for our blocking defense, we have to be on block and read really well, and serve and pass obviously is going to try and take them out of that offense.
Ani, what's your sense for how the team is feeling or the mood around the team at this point, once you get to this point in the season?
Well, Coach was just telling us after practice, this is one of the best practices we've had, like serve and pass wise, energy wise, and we took it up another level today. And I think we got better today, which is important, and we're still trying to get better as the season goes on. And I think the team is really excited for tomorrow, just to have another opportunity to play together.
Are there any challenges that this gym poses that you remember from a couple years ago or saw again?
Well, those doors aren't very ideal for passing, but the great ones adjust.
Yeah, it's just so big and white. I know my first serve, I tossed the ball up and I kind of lost it just because it's so high. So, we're used to kind of playing in a bigger gym, but it's packed with people and they're right on top of you. But here, the walls are white, so everything just kind of feels further than it is. So I guess for serve and pass, that could affect it a little bit.
But it'll be new for Colorado too.
Yeah.
So.
John, what do you think Colorado's good at?
I think these guys nailed it. They're good serving and passing. They're well balanced. They got two nice outsides that manage the game really well, and they can set the middle. So, and Hayes has been there. I think she's a senior. I remember her. Seemed like she's been there a long time. The right side player. So and they've obviously played good competition.
John, this season, how is your B side of the net? Have they challenged you and made you better in practices?
No question. And I probably am on those guys more about being good every day than I am about our other side. So, because I know I've been talking to them all year about that, how important it is that they come in. And like the freshmen, I gave them a lecture before practice today that, okay, we're taking it up another notch today, and you guys have got to be really good. And they did a great job today. So, because they're the ones that they're not used to playing into December, and they're playing basketball right now or getting ready for Christmas shopping. So, a year ago for those freshmen. So I always got to keep reminding them, but they did an awesome job and have been really good.
Does this feel like a new experience with your two new assistant coaches going into the NCAA tournament?
A little bit. The only thing that's different, Jeff, is you got the NCAA telling you what to do and all this stuff. You got to make sure you got the right shoes and socks and whatever. But going through the Big Ten, this is like this every weekend. So for our preparing and for our coaching staff, no, we're in the groove with that, and it doesn't feel any different than going to the Michigans. Same type feel, same type week, same type preparation, same way of trying to get this team rested but prepared and going there fresh.
Speaking of assistant coaches, Craig Skinner, of course, has had some success here at Kentucky. I wonder if you saw that kind of potential in him when he was on your staff and what you've seen from his program.
Well, I've hired Craig twice. Are you from here, Lexington, or are you Colorado?
No, Lexington is.
Okay, yeah. So I've hired Craig twice. I mean, we could have a nice little Q&A about his whole story in coaching. But I hired him when I was at Wisconsin, then I hired him when I took the Nebraska job in 2000. And obviously, I thought enough of him to hire him twice. So, and we, of course, we won a national championship in 2000. So he was a big part of that. And I helped support him to take this job because I think he thought there was a lot of potential here. And obviously, it's paid off, and he's done an outstanding job. I also want to mention Lee Mays for Colorado was also on my 2006 national championship staff. So got the boys are reuniting here in Lexington.
Bonnie, is there anybody on that B side that has done anything to make you a better player this year?
I think all around, like the servers are all really good. Haley and Sid and Hunter have just been challenging us passing wise. And then as far as blocking, Annika puts up a huge block, and so it challenges Becky and me. Every time we go up against her, we have to kind of get creative because she's huge and she puts up a solid block. So those are just 4 people that stick out right now. But as a whole, they're a really good team on that side.
John, you wanted to be home this weekend, but what would you use from this situation to try to tell your team you have an advantage being here this weekend?
Well, I already told them, it's the NCAA is having a party. We got an invite, so we're happy about that, and they determine where we play and where we go. So we're just happy to still be in the party, at the party, and looking forward to playing. Yeah.
You guys lost your first 2 matches of the season against 2 really good opponents. What did you learn from those 2 matches? That obviously, you've only lost twice since.
We had a chance to be really good. That's what I took from that. And we played some really good volleyball. We just weren't quite, Kelly didn't play, and we weren't quite solid enough to win the close games. We had a lot of close games, but I knew after that weekend we had a chance to be really good. Sometimes you lose more and learn more in losing than you do in winning. That's why we play in that tournament, because you find out a lot about your team every year. I mean, last year we swept that tournament. Both I can't remember. We played Texas and Florida, and swept them both. Or I think we went forward with Florida. But again, we learned a lot last year, and then again a lot this year. But that's what we took out of it.
Anything else for the coach, the student athletes? Kelly, Annika, coach, thank you
All right.
very much.
Thanks.
Good luck. See you back here.